Hi guys, this is Claudia here, and this time it's the Exile with Thomas.
Hi.
So, why did you go into the Exile, or did you have to go, or was it your choice?
Basically, I didn't go anywhere. It's the story about the exile is not about me. It's about me, but it's not only about me. The story of the exile is actually about anyone basically who has come to the point where he can't cope with his past anymore, where he can't cope with the future, the point where looking to the past makes you depressed, looking to the future makes you afraid, and where just come to a point and you say, okay, no, I'm just going now. I'm just going away, and I'm staying there, away from anybody else, anyone that can hurt me, anyone that I can hurt. So it's basically the idea of a depression, but also more the isolation part of a depression. Not only being depressed, but choosing to isolate yourself from anyone else, which is a thing many people do when they're depressed, to like really isolate themselves from anyone and from everyone and anyone around them. So that's basically the idea of the exile. So no, you don't have to go into the exile, and you cannot really go into the exile unless you go to Alaska or something. But yeah, basically that's the idea.
That's not the idea.
That's not the idea. No, that's Into the Wilds, I guess, or what the book is called. I don't know.
So, talking about books, there's a lot of quotes actually that go with your songs. The idea to have text passages that you wrote, I guess, and then there's quotes from other people.
Yes.
And how did you pick those to go with which song? Which was first?
To be honest, I like really Googled for that kind of topic, and I read a lot of quotes about these things from different people. There were quotes from people like Kanye West or Rihanna in the middle. Quotes I actually found really good, but I was like, I can't quote Kanye West now on this. No, but I read a lot of quotes, and I also Googled those quotes to see if they're really accurate, because you have to be very careful at the internet.
Don't trust the internet.
Don't trust the internet, yes. And the quotes are not in the booklet itself. The quotes are only on the YouTube uploads, yeah, like on the stream. And I don't know, it just felt right to give something that's like on point with this, because I don't know that everyone will read the text, or some people will not really get what the text is about, or not because it's so eloquent and fantastic, but I don't know. Some people just haven't been to this place emotionally yet, and so they maybe can't really understand what this is about. And the quotes were a good way to be like, hey, this is a famous guy who said something about this topic. Maybe you can relate better now. I don't know. Just felt kind of right to do this in that kind of way, actually.
So it's all about the bass.
Yes, it's a bass only album. There is only bass and many delays and reverbs, chorus, and lots of stuff. But it's only bass guitar, so there's no other instruments there whatsoever.
It's not needed.
I don't think so. No, I like it the way it is. And yeah, for that I wanted to make a bass only album, and I didn't felt the need to put any other instrument there. Like, some people asked me if I wanted to have some percussions or like drums and stuff, and I didn't want it to be that kind of thing.
So who recorded all that stuff?
I recorded all the stuff at home with my shitty PC and my interface, and my bass. That's it. That's and my shitty skills to basically record. It was still most of it were one takes. Most of it were one takes. I didn't cut a lot. Actually, I didn't cut at all in the first few songs, and then I learned how to cut and copy paste stuff. Yeah, that's stupid. That's what I am. But I wanted it to be like a dynamic stuff. I wanted it to be alive. I wanted it to not be perfect. I could have. I know a lot of people who do mastering and mixing, and I could have gone into a studio, but I did this at home, and a few tracks I did drunk, like one bottle of wine or something, and not because I had to, but because it was like the feeling of the song, like demanded that you go into a place you don't want to go actually, and you can only cope with it when you're basically drunk, which was kind of a challenge to record it and not like fuck up everything, but I think it turned out pretty well actually.
So it's more honest than mastered.
Yes, basically because I'm too stupid to master at all, and I didn't want to spend. I didn't have the money because I have a lot of other projects that I do, and I wanted it to be like very personal thing. It's very fragile thing. So you could come at any time and say this is bullshit. It sounds like shit, man. You can hear background noises. I don't know. You can hear stuff and you can hear glitches but it's okay. That's the way I wanted it to be. It's like a really honest thing to me.
Did it take you a long time to like have the balls to do that?
Uh, well, it started because I wanted to record some ideas I had left from the bands I played in. Were not that many, but stuff that never really fit in a band. And I wanted to record this because I kind of feel like they deserved it. These ideas, they deserve to be recorded. And it didn't took much balls to record them. It took much balls to like realize, okay, this is not like a bass solo. This is just like me not being okay and playing that because it comforts me and it gives me like it's just like it creates a comfort zone, a space where you feel okay when you're not okay. So if that makes sense, it took balls to like because everyone today is making music. Everyone is talking about everything, and everyone has these opinions, and everyone is talking about serious stuff. And so when I come along with these things, the first thing that comes to your mind is like, who the fuck even is this guy? Why should I care? And so basically, in the time of the internet, there's a lot of shit out there, a lot of music, a lot of good music, a lot of bad music. So to me, the only thing where I could say, okay, it makes sense to do this was like if I be totally honest and if I like go all the way and say, okay, this is not just another post-rock thing with beautiful pictures and so it's, but to go all the way and say, okay, this is about fucked up shit. This is about I don't know, me can me the me that was years ago, that has been years ago, and couldn't cope with shit. And I think there are a lot of people out there who can't cope with that today. And I don't know, people know me mostly as, I don't know, like really big-mouthed, drunk kind of guy. And I felt kind of, if I show people that I know, hey, this is not something that's only reserved for the I don't know, the quiet ones and the sentimental ones, but for everyone can experience that. I think the basically the reason was to help people like see, okay, there's something out there, someone feels the same. Just like, yeah.
And you shared the start of your project on Facebook. with a picture. It's in black and white, and it was taken by Jörg Lager.
Yes.
Yeah. So, did he say, "Okay, let's get it started and let's do it," or did you ask him?
No, no. I asked him. I know Jörg from my main project with him called Mothership, and I know Jörg takes amazing pictures. I really respect him as a photograph guy. I say photograph guy, not photographer, because he's not a professional, but he's exactly what I needed, and I think he's what a lot of people need. Like, Jörg has just this like positive spirit. I've never seen him judge anyone for anything, and he was he was on board the second I asked him, and I think he's the best level of not professional you can get in Austria, actually. I don't know if he will hit me for that, for saying he's not professional photographer, but I think he takes his time with you to take the pictures, and he gives you what you want from him, exactly what you ask him to do.
Even if you don't really say what you want.
Yeah, I didn't say what I want. He came up with ideas himself, actually. So that's another thing. He's very creative in his own way. Yeah, I can only recommend him as a photographer. So
I wrote down quite a lot of things, say, about your project.
Okay.
And one thing that came to my mind was, in the guilt and shame may one day fade. What happened before and after he went into the woods?
he went into the woods. Yes.
Yeah.
No one knows. Maybe he got raped by a bear or something. I don't know.
I hope it wasn't the case. But
I don't know if you can survive that. Could you survive a rape? I don't know. Has this ever happened? Someone? I don't know.
this is getting gory, kind of.
Okay. No, what happened before and after he went into the woods? The thing about the storyline is it's not really a storyline. It's that's because I wanted everyone to fill in their parts. You know, everyone who has like this experience. There is a point where you just have to go into the woods. You just have to go into the woods, man. And I don't know, sort your shit out. And what happens before or after, if there's a friend who says, just take your time, like go there and think about it, or if it's something that happened to you, that's up to everyone else. That's not, because it's not only about me. I didn't want to bring exactly what happened to me into that storyline. That's not, that's for me to know, that's for my friends to know, that's not for everyone to know. It's just like there are these stages in what happened, and the woods were it's a real place. It's the forest where my parents live. I really love it, and there are like places I really like feel close to.
So there is somebody doing designs, and I wrote down that as well.
Yes.
So is there gonna be more?
More of her, more for design. Nitika was really nice and really amazing about the designs. She did a wonderful job, as did Jörg. So if there is a future thing with the Exile, I would definitely ask her to do that artworks too, because I'm really I couldn't be more satisfied with her work. She really took her time and made it exactly the images that I needed for the songs. It didn't take much to like get the perfect result.
So that was the secret question, if there's gonna be
The
more
secret,
of
I
the
don't
Exile.
I don't know yet. I don't know. If I have the time, if I feel the need, like I did with this first thing, maybe not. I don't know. I don't take myself too serious, and I don't take myself as that important. So if I feel like okay, there should be a second one, I will do one. I think there will be a second one, yes, but
I
I cannot say for sure. It's, you never know.
And there's a question I usually put into my interviews, like all of them, that you kind of answered in one of the songs, and it's what makes somebody become an artist, or what is art for you? Or what are you an artist?
No. Jörg is an artist. Nitika is an artist. I'm not an artist.
Why?
I don't know. I've seen artists. They're pretty cool. I don't think I'm an artist. That's
But
basically-
probably other people do.
Yeah, other
So-
people are artists. Like I said, Jörg is an artist. Nitika is an artist. A wonderful artist. A lot of cool artists in Vienna.
What makes them artists?
I don't know, doing cool stuff, expressing themselves.
That's what you're doing.
I don't know, man. It's like artists. Of course, I'm kind of an artist, but it feels wrong to say I'm an artist.
Is it like too much of a title?
Yes,
To
it's
say, "Ooh, look, I'm cool."
making
I'm an
me
artist.
more than I am, I guess.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, okay, yeah.
For me, it's just
For you,
too much.
it's that
It's
way.
I know a lot of artists, and I don't think I have the same level of whatever they have. I don't know.
Professionalism.
Yes. Maybe that.
That's
Maybe
what you said about Jörg.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't see myself as an artist. I don't know.
So, but in the idea about music and making life good, and enjoying all the stuff that's there was the idea of you should also have music to comfort you.
Yes, that's a big part.
It's
But
one form of art.
it wasn't only about music. It was about every kind of art. If you want to like draw things, or if you're a painter, or if you're into dancing or into writing. But that's up to everyone, individually, what kind of art you choose for yourself to have, to help you cope with that. So I think that's a very, very important thing to have in your life, some kind of art. And it doesn't have to be like, I don't know, getting famous or writing a book or
Getting a lot of money.
yeah. It can be, I don't know, it can be, I don't know, like drawing a comic or I don't know, writing one song for yourself. That's about it.
So it's not that much for other people, but more for the people doing it
Yes.
or sharing.
Yes, you should always do art for yourself, and if you feel the need to, then share it. Maybe other people feel the same way, and that's what brings people together doing art. That's the amazing thing.
So thanks for your art and for the Exile. Thank you.